All right, guys, here we are, week 11. Got this thing done. Hopefully the weather's nice. Going to be outside. Let's take a look at launching this thing. So to launch it, we're going to put the golf ball in the sling. All right, we're going to hook the bowline onto our, Okay, week 11, guys. Hopefully the weather's nice. I'm going to take a look at launching this thing. I'm going to hook my bowline on top. I like to take the sling and have it so that it's in this orientation. Pull the golf ball down below. All right. Oops, I want to turn it around the other way because I think the camera's headed more that way. Let's spin it around. All right, so I've got this guy lined up. Now, the part of the trick is the release. All right, so you want to make sure that when you release it, you just let your finger go off, and it should toss it off like that. Now, adjusting this angle at the top, this nail, it's going to change when it releases and how far it might go. So you may want to bend it back a little bit. It's going to throw it a little higher. Bend it forward a little bit, it's going to release and throw it more into the ground. So if it's going straight up in the air, it might be because your release angle is off. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough weights to give everybody, so I use these soda cans. They don't weigh nearly as much as the weights that we normally use. So get it dialed in, keep it with the soda cans, get it dialed in, get it the best toss you can do. And then if you want, maybe you can get some rocks, find some rocks in the yard, get some duct tape. Just be careful that it doesn't stick out beyond the sides or hang off the bottom. But if you add a little bit of mass to this thing, it's going to go a little bit further. Let's give it one more shot. Okay, let's take another look. Give it another toss. Again, guys, the first time you do this, you're liable to throw your golf ball right into the ground, or maybe it's going to go straight up in the air and come down and hit you on the head. Takes a little practice. Again, the length of your sling is important. The length of, the angle of this nail on the very end is important. And getting the release just right is actually a big part of it. So again, I get the load of the weights on there, just the tip of my finger there, and then I just roll the tip of my finger off and give it a toss. As I mentioned, you can add some weights to this later on. You can experiment with the length of the sling, see if that makes any difference. You certainly can experiment with the angle of the release, see what you come up with.